Yo guys, what's up? It's Spanglish, and today I have a video unlike any one that I've ever uploaded before. In this video, it's more of a, it's more of a rant. It's more of a rant against campers. And in this gameplay, I am trying my best to be a camper. Now, if any of you guys know, if you've ever played with me, you know that I like to rush around. Rush around with a submachine gun, extreme conditioning, marathon, whatever it may be for that particular Call of Duty. Now, that is the exact opposite with these guys. These campers that have been playing Call of Duty since, they've been playing for a while, probably since COD 4 is when they started getting really bad. They care a lot about stats. They care a lot of, they take everything too serious, really. It's a video game, I guess. Now you're going to have some of these guys who come and tell me that, oh, they paid $60 for the game, they can play how they want to. But I would have to disagree. Now, a camper, when he's sitting in the same building the entire game, with a claymore or whatever like I am in this game, it's ruining the gameplay for others. So I would think that would be something that it would get to the point where he doesn't really have his right to play the game how he wants, when it's making other people mad and ruining the game. Now, I've seen in Call of Duty they try to do other things to, stop campers. Like Modern Warfare 3, they defend, or they reward you for, capping a flag or whatever. And then, in Black Ops 2, Ghost doesn't seem to work unless you're moving, which is a great thing. I really am glad they added that, even though I might not be getting Modern Warfare, or Black Ops 2, excuse me. But in this game, I'm trying to get in the mind of a camper. I'm trying to figure out what makes it so fun and why they continue to do it game after game. So, I end up going 13-4 in this game, which isn't really, that's really not a very good TDM game for a 6-minute game. So, they definitely don't do it for the high scores. I've seen some campers that do end up getting nukes because they camp so hard, but that's more in the domination, so the game's a little bit longer. They have a lot more time to get their kills up. The highest kill streak I end up getting to is a Harrier, which, as you guys know, is 7 kills, and it took me around 6 minutes to do it. Now, this guy in the building with me, I don't know who he is or why he's in the building with me. He was there basically the whole time. He was noob tubing as well, so, he's kind of like the guy who I'm making this video about. So if you're watching this, then shout out to you, kid. Now, if any of you campers happen to be watching this video, I would greatly appreciate your input as to what makes camping so fun. Why you keep doing it, because I can't understand it. Now, let me go ahead and point this out, that I think there is a difference between playing defensive and holding down a building or spot on the map and camping in one building, set in a corner, aim down sight. There's a huge difference there. Now, the guy camping I really have no respect for, because he's just doing it to be selfish, trying to do his best, but really it doesn't take any skill to do that. He's catching people off guard. But the guy holding down a building, he's playing the game more or less the way it was meant to be played, kind of map control. If he's got 2 flags in domination, he's kind of holding those 2 flags, that's good. He's the type of player that goes and plays in competitive matches, game battles. And that's a good play style to have. It might not be exciting, but it gets the job done, and, he's not really making anyone else's gameplay experience suffer. And a camper does, when he's sitting in a corner and he's killing people, just because it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just so annoying. It's definitely the thing I hate the most in Call of Duty besides lag, is some kid who's just sitting in the corner, aim down sight with an overpowered gun. And then the worst thing is, they're usually little kids most of the time, or maybe the occasional drunk guy. But the little kid, you call him out on it, and then he says something about your mom and how he would beat you in a 1v1. But I just don't get it. If any of you guys can help to explain me why camping is so fun, or even if you've ever tried it, and I tried it this game, and as you can see, I only get 13 kills. And Modern Warfare 2 is usually a really fun game, really exciting game for me to play. Probably the most exciting one gameplay-wise to play for me. And for the first 5.5 minutes, this was the most boring, most bored I have been on Call of Duty probably in the past 6 months. Probably since beginning of Modern Warfare 3. So probably longer, almost 9 months. So, camping isn't exciting. You don't get big scores. You're not getting kill streaks. You're not helping your team. So basically, you're just helping yourself, and you're not helping yourself much because you're making yourself look bad by sitting in a corner. So that's basically, all my rant on camping. I'm sure you guys will hear me complain about it some more, especially if you play with me. But I just felt the need to get that off my chest, and I wanted to upload a video for you guys, so I felt like this would be a great video. Now, like I've said before, if any of you guys are campers or have any opinion on the subject, so if you play Call of Duty, you should have an opinion. Just leave a comment below saying why you think camping might be so fun for people. If you like camping, then defend it. If you don't like it, then you don't have to bash it, but just show me some support for hating it, and don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, guys.